If you make a bad play or something doesn't go your way, do you get upset and frustrated easily? Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Cohn. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to control your emotions when you're making mistakes and things aren't going your way. You're watching the Sports Psychology Podcast. Here's the question of the week. It comes from Zed. Zed said this: how do I control my emotions when I play? If something doesn't go my way or I make a mistake, I lose my head. I get frustrated out there. How do I stop other people from getting in my head when I'm not having a good game or making mistakes? I get irritated when others are yelling at me about my mistakes. Zed, emotional control is extremely important for athletes. Why? Because when you're not composed, meaning you're frustrated, you're irritated, you're upset with your performance, or you're upset with your teammates, bad stuff's going to happen. What that means is you're going to start rushing, you're going to make bad decisions out there, you're going to get too much in your head and dwell on those mistakes and worry that you're going to make more mistakes, for example. Thus, when you get upset and frustrated, you're not playing to the best of your ability because you're dwelling on those past mistakes. And sometimes athletes will try to make up for mistakes that they made. If they lose the ball or they make a turnover with the puck, for example, then they start pressing and trying hard. And that leads most likely to making more mistakes. And I think that's what's going on. Okay, how do you stay more composed or you have that emotional control out there? When working with our clients, I have specific mental strategies we go through to improve your composure. The first thing you have to know is making a turnover, making a mistake in and of itself is not frustrating. You make it so. What that means is it's just a trigger. It's just a fact that you made that turnover or you missed that shot. Ultimately, it's how you interpret that. So I like to start by thinking about and discussing with you what are your top triggers, for example. Maybe it's about making a turnover. Maybe it's about missing a shot on net. Maybe it's about getting beat on defense, for example. So there's lots of triggers for athletes, and you have your own personal triggers out there. Well, why do you want to know your triggers? So that you can learn how to react better to those triggers. Let's just use the example of making a turnover because that's a big push button for athletes. If you make a turnover, what do you think about that? I practice too hard to make turnovers? I should never do that? Others expect more of me? Whatever you're thinking ultimately is going to lead to that frustration and being upset. So my approach here is to understand the trigger, understand how you react to that trigger that leads to a lack of composure, and then give yourself another option, a different way of reacting. So in that same example, I'd want you to say, hey, everybody makes turnovers. I'm not perfect. My teammates don't expect me to be perfect. Keep playing. Go win the ball back. Go win the puck back. Let's go. So that's the process that you want to use. I would recommend that you list your top 5 or 6 triggers, if you have 5 or 6. Write out specifically how you react to each trigger. What do you say to yourself? What do you think? And here's the key. What are the expectations underlying that? Yes, it's very expectation-based in my work. Then come up with a different way of responding, a better reaction, a new reaction, something that's going to help you stay more composed in that situation. This is the same process that we take our one-on-one clients through when they have issues with composure. So thanks for your question. And if you're interested in improving your composure, visit peaksports.com, click on Contact Us, or check out our mental coaching programs where we do one-on-one mental coaching with all athletes 12 and up, from junior to collegiate to professional to senior athletes as well. In addition, you can check out our Pro Shop. It's called the Sports Psychology Pro Shop. If you're interested in more of a self-paced program like our audio and workbook programs. All right, thanks for watching.